Hello guys, so welcome to my channel Code Elite. Hope you're all doing well. So in today's video we're going to create a project called Bat and the Dove in the platform called Scratch. So let's get started. So first we have to open scratch.mit.edu. Then you have to click on join Scratch to register an account on Scratch. You have to create a username, so you can choose any username of your choice. Like now I'm going to use my username as CodeElite 2022, and you have to set the password as well. So let me just set the password quickly. You have to type the password twice to confirm you're typing the right password. Then click on next. Then you have to select what country do you live in, then select the month you were born and the year you were born in. Click on next. Then it is going to ask for your gender. Next, so it's going to ask for your email, and then click on create your account. So your account is created and you're all set to create. Right, so it's just loading now. So you can see there is a lot of interesting things over here. We have a sprite, and this is called as a green flag, and the red button which is used to start and stop, and the white space is called a stage, and the cat is called sprite. And you can delete it from here. You can hide it and unhide it using this, and then you can also rename the sprite as a cat. And then you can increase and decrease the size of a sprite. Then we have directions, so you can change the direction of a sprite. So whatever character you add inside the stage, it is called sprite. Then you can also change the X and Y positions. I will be explaining you in detail in further videos. Please stay tuned for that. Next, so we have a huge white space which is called as scripting area, where we're going to do the coding and code costume sounds. Then we have a lot of colorful blocks which are called as instructions or the commands that we're going to give to the sprite using all this. Next, we have a costumes section where you can see there are two costumes for a cat. First one, you can see the cat is in walking position. Second one, the cat is in a running position. So whenever you click on the cat sprite, costume 1, it will change to costume 1, and costume 2, it will change to costume 2. Then sounds, we have a cat sound right now, and we can choose a lot of sounds from here. So we have a lot of sounds here. And I'll go back to code. Then we have extension section where we have a lot of other palettes inside this. So for today we will go back. I'll explain you in the later videos. And backpack, which is very essential and useful. We used to store the codes and add it to other sprites. So this is choose a sprite. So we can choose a lot of sprites over here, like animals, people, and fantasy. Then going back, I have a backdrop. So we can choose whatever backdrop pictures we want from here. So I have a lot of backdrops. Now I'll just go back, and I'm going to show you how you can choose the backdrop, and you can go to the code backdrop coding, and you can choose the backdrop from here as well. So I'll go back to code now. I'll delete the cat. So now I'm going to choose a backdrop now. So you click on this backdrop option, and maybe I'll choose a jungle, which is all about the bat and the dove today. So I'm just going to use the jungle, and then I'll choose a sprite. First sprite I would choose is the bat. So I'll click on it and it gets added over here, and now I'm changing the size of the bat and placing it properly in one position. So we can do the coding part for the bat. So I want it to, when I click on the green flag, I want it to do something. So I'm going to give the instructions. For now, I want it to hide when I click on the green flag. Next, I'm going to add the next sprite, which is dove. So it looks pretty good, isn't it? right? So I'm going to place it in one proper position, and also I would wish to change the size of the tab. Right, so when the green flag is clicked, I want the div to be showing up. Then I want it to be in the position I have given, so I have given go to X and Y. So you can change the X and Y from here also, and you can move the div as well. So when we click on the green flag, the div is going to show up there. Now I want it to move. So let's say if you want the div to move, then you can add move 10 steps. And if you want to change the costume of the div automatically, like random costume, you can add the next costume block. Then add wait 1 second. So in between moving 10 steps and changing the costume, it has to wait for 0.4 seconds. So it has to keep doing this task forever, which is called as a loop. Forever is a loop. So then again, I'm going to add when green flag clicked, and I'm going to duplicate. So whenever you duplicate, the entire set of blocks will show up here. Okay, so I am going to add when green flag clicked, it has to show up, and it has to go to the X and Y position that I have given right now. Then it has to say hey there for 2 seconds, and it has to say my name is Dav. So it is going to speak for some few minutes, and this ask block, why am I adding is it's going to talk to you. So it is going to ask you what is your name. Next, I'm going to add some kind of dialogues, you may say. So these are the kind of dialogues that I'm going to add here. So when I add the ask block, it is going to take the input from you. You can answer the div. And now here I'm saying good day for the user, whoever is communicating with the div. So now say answer. So it is going to say good day and whatever name you're going to enter when it asks for what's your name. Now it is going to ask how are you doing. Then you can change the seconds as well, just not 2 seconds. And then I am going to ask the empty ask block, because I want the user input when I ask how are you doing, when the div asks how are you doing. And now the div is going to say I'm doing fine, thanks. Then again, I don't want to add one long statement inside one say block, so I'm going to use 2-3 say blocks for one statement sometimes. Then now the div wants to tell a secret to the user. Let's say you're the user. Now it is going to ask, so it is going to take the input from the user, because it is communicating. Because if it wants to take the input from the user, then we have to add the ask and wait block. Now it is going to say I escaped from a cage today and I am having a great day. So it is going to say the user. It is friendly talking to the user, saying that he escaped from a cage and the div is having a great day. So would you like to join me? Now I am going to broadcast a message. So I'm going to send a message which says show bat. So now the bat comes into the scene. Now we'll go and do the coding for bat. So when I receive show bat, it has to show up and it has to go to the position it is in right now. So I'm going to add show and then go to X and Y. Sorry, not go to random position. Actually, I have to change that. You can also give go to X and Y or go to random position, that both works. And then next costume means it has to keep changing the costume and it has to wait for 0.4 seconds before changing the next costume. Now I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to remove the go to X and Y to random position. I feel that why not give the same position, because the div keeps moving the 10 steps. So now I am going to add the say block for talk to the dove. The bat is going to talk to the dove that, well, I would like to join. Or little dove, well, little dove, well, little dove, my name is Bat. Again, I'm going to add a say block. After 2 seconds, again, it is going to say, can I join you? And now we can do the coding for the dove, so I'm going to broadcast a message saying, run for your life. Scare dove. So now I'm going to scare away the dove. The bat is going to scare away the dove. Okay, so I'm going to add while moving 10 steps, I don't want the dove to go out of the stage, so I'm going to add if on edge bounce and set rotation left and right. Now when I receive scare dove, so I'm going to add a say block. Oh no. And again, I'm going to add a say block. You spoiled my day. When you press the Windows button plus the point, you will find the emojis. So that is how I added the emoji over here. And if you have any doubts, you can just let me know in the comments below. So I just duplicated this because it has to keep moving quickly. It is scared that I was now scared, so I wanted to keep moving very quickly, so I'm changing the seconds to 0.2 instead of 0.3 is also very too much, I feel, so I changed it to 0.2. Then going back to the bat, I'm going to do the coding here. So after it's broadcasting the message as scared dove, now run for your life. It's going to say run for your life. So now what happens? I'm going to add one more backdrop. So the bat is going to be in the same jungle scene, but the dove is going to get escaped from the bat. So when I receive scared dove, I'm going to add 5 seconds. It is going to wait for 5 seconds and it is going to broadcast a new message. I'm just going to broadcast a new message saying run away. So now I'm going to do the backdrop coding. So we have 2 backdrops, one is jungle and one more is the blue sky. So you can rename the backdrops also here. Okay, and now so now I'm going to add when green flag clicked. Let me make it bigger. So when the green flag clicked, the backdrop should be jungle. So I'm going to add switch backdrop to jungle. Now in the dove, we have broadcasted a message run away. So when I receive the message, when the backdrop receives the message run away, it is going to switch the backdrop to blue sky, so that the dove will run away. It is going to change the scene and get escaped. Next, when the backdrop changes to blue sky, it is going to hide. The bat is going to hide. It should not be showing up. So now we're all set to check the output. Hey there, my name is Dove. So what's your name? I'm going to type my name as Mia. Good day, Mia. So it's going to say good day, Mia, and how are you doing? So I'm going to type I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, thanks. I want to tell a secret. So I'm going to communicate with the dove like this. Oh, what's that? I escaped from a cage today, so would you like to join me? Well, little dove, my name is Pat. Can I join you? Now run for your life. It is going to say run for your life. Oh no, you spoil my day. So the dove keeps, flying very quickly, and the backdrop changes and it escapes from the bat. So that was a simple and small animation, or you can say like a story that we created today. And going further, yeah, you can clean up blocks here so that all the blocks are arranged properly. You can right click, clean up blocks. Okay, so we have done a very, very simple project today. So going further, we're going to create very interesting projects, and I'm going to rename this as bat and the dove. Okay.